you and I and anybody else that has found a way to make it has to at the very least attempt to, by mentoring, by showing people, by setting an example that with hard work, with being a genuinely good person, which I don't think we have enough of across the board, across all races. That's all I'm saying. Don't go out and give up 80% of your wealth and so forth. Earn income credit and those type of tools that people depend upon, they need to go, but there needs to be a very good transition plan such that we don't have more casualties than I think we would if it was completely gone.
Here's the transition plan, man. Is 8 million open jobs right now in the United States.
Yeah.
8 million. And a bunch of those people who are getting earned income tax credit should be filling one of those jobs. But I'll wrap it up here because this is something that I often hear about, specifically African Americans, that we have this responsibility to help those people, that are at the lower echelons of within our community. Nobody else does that. You haven't seen white billionaires get together to go and save.
They don't have to.
Wait. What I'm saying, you haven't seen white billionaires get together to go save Appalachia, to revitalize Appalachia. Mm-hmm. You don't see the 19.53 Asians from China that live in this country trying to save China. You don't see the guys over here from India who are businessmen who own, but they're not trying to save India.
They don't have
even the Mexicans who work in this country, and you talk about all the money that they send back to Mexico. They're sending that money back to their families.
Right.
They're not sending it back to the community.
Because that's what I said. They don't have to.
Right.
None of them have to, because see, their culture is unfortunately different than ours from that perspective. Every culture you named, with the exception of African Americans, are inherently taught to make sure that everybody in their community has. We are one of the few.
No.
Well, let me finish.
Because Appalachia is the perfect example in this country. There has never been a revitalization plan for Appalachia.
But you also mentioned Mexicans or Hispanics.
Yes.
Hispanics.
No, I'm saying specific people from Mexico who send money back to their families in Mexico.
Right. That's not something that we typically do.